One of the most popular events at Oaklawn, the opportunity to meet our stars, the jockeys. Behind us, we have Hall of Famer Calvin Burrell, Ricardo Santana Jr., and John Court, all to benefit the Oaklawn chaplaincy. I'm Frank Miramati along with Nancy Holthus. Welcome to Oaklawn today. This is a big day of racing.
It is indeed. The Hot Springs Stakes, including the Grade 3 Honeybee, 85 points on the line for the Kentucky Oaks.
All right, let's take a look right now at the Saturday conditions. You have to be here to believe the weather changes in Hot Springs. What a gorgeous afternoon. 6 furlongs for the opener. These are 4-year-olds and up. They're in the gate. And they're off. Ancient Rome breaks out very nicely. Dr. Spin has speed. There goes Wingate Hall, quickest of them all. And Kipling's King rushes through on the fence to claim a joint second. Then comes E.M. Maximus in 5th with 4 to make up. Now in Zen, Fine Cognac at the rail. Is moving up 1 from the rail now and only 4.5 lengths off the lead. Then comes Prospect Knight racing in the lime green colors. He's on the outside of Hunterwood. Catfinated is at the rail, about 12 off them, with Wild Target 1 from the inside, and Big Sugar Rush is not interested, a distant trailer midway on the far turn, where Wingate Hall shows the way by nearly 2, Dr. Spin 2nd, Ancient Rome on the outside 3rd. Kipling's King is in 4th, Now in Zen is next, then Fine Cognac, Wild Target, hard-ridden with a lot of work to do, top of the stretch. Wingate Hall widens out to lead by 4, Dr. Spin is in 2nd, Ancient Rome on the outside with Kipling's King. Belated rally from Catfinated, 16th pole, and Wingate Hall clear by a half dozen and waves goodbye at a big price. Wingate Hall strolls in by 4.5. Dr. Spin 2nd, Catfinated up for 3rd in front of Kipling's King. Wingate Hall goes coast to coast off the claim for owner-trainer John Cox. That's 2 long shot winners back-to-back days. Superfecta more than $8,600. Wild Target claimed by Ingrid Mason. Now in Zen by Federico Villafranco. And Hunterwood by Michael Beeler. The second is at 6 furlongs. This one is for maiden 3-year-old fillies. And they're off. Naughty Wild Girl and Eco Star are the first 2 out of the gate. Song and a Heart on the outside 3rd. Steam and Stone moving through to claim the 3rd position. Then comes Sterling Effort 5th through the opening furlong, followed by Smoke and Reward, who's 8 lengths off the early pace. Then comes Wonderful Star, racing on the inside of Angel Lovely. That pair followed by Say a Little Prayer for Me, more than a dozen off them. Give My Heart a Smile is next, moving up while caught 4 wide. Blushing Bella and Parade Card at the back of a strung-out field. Chasing Naughty Wild Girl around the far turn, leads by a length and a half. Chased intently by Eco Star 2nd. Then Steam and Stone 3rd. Song and a Heart is racing in 4th. Angel Lovely 3 wide 5th. Followed by Give My Heart a Smile, trying to rally widest of all, top of the stretch. And Naughty Wild Girl turns for home with a 2-length lead. Eco Star trying hard 2nd, the same true for Song and a Heart in 3rd. Then comes Angel Lovely in 4th. Final furlong, Naughty Wild Girl still under a hand ride and widening late. Eco Star and Song and a Heart battling it out for 2nd. It will be Naughty Wild Girl, easily. Naughty Wild Girl got tired in her last couple of starts, but not today. Julio Felix scores for Joe Ragsdale and Ingrid Mason, the winning trainer. Eco Star in a dead heat for 2nd with Song and a Heart. On to race number 3. 3-year-olds and up that have never won 2 races. It's the start of Classics. And they're off. King Cyrus hopped a bit awkwardly. Up for Whatever is sprinting out for the lead. Mr. Obiso matches strides early with Tale of Honor on the outside, a joint 3rd. Mahalo Arturo 1 from the outside and the red cap into contention with Hidden Danger a close-up 5th, just 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then Hat of Jacks racing on the outside of Substitute. That pair followed by I'd Be a Superstar, who's 7 lengths off the lead. Grace's LC is next, a length and a half in front of Beefy, Buck Magic, and a 3-wide King Cyrus at the back. Mahalo Arturo takes the lead midway on the far turn, puts a half length on Up for Whatever in 2nd. They're followed by Tale of Honor in 3rd. On the inside, Hidden Danger is racing 4th, now being guided off the rail and about 4 lengths off the lead. Hat of Jacks is outside of him. They're at the top of the stretch. Mahalo Arturo is the one to catch, leads it by 3. Tail of Honor is trying hard to close the gap and doing just that with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Buck Magic is into 3rd, Hidden Danger 4th. Coming to the 16th pole, and it's Mahalo Arturo holding Tail of Honor at bay. Late run Hidden Danger on the inside of Buck Magic. Mahalo Arturo wins it by 2.5. Tail of Honor 2nd, then Buck Magic and Hidden Danger. Mahalo Arturo moved to the barn of Tim Ritchie, who also was a co-owner, along with 5 Star Drilling LLC and Scotty Karoom. Alex Conchari aboard. He was popular at the claim box, however. In a 4-way shake goes to Kelly Von Hemel. Hidden Danger went to Carl Broberg in a 2-way shake. Up for Whatever to Boyd Castor, and Tail of Honor to Ingrid Mason. Back right after this.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
Arkansans are just born lucky. Lucky to be so close to hot springs, the legendary Spa City, and home to Oaklawn Gaming, where you can play all your favorite games all year long, from penny games to Wheel of Fortune, video poker to blackjack. Why drive farther? Arkansas's favorite place to play. Oaklawn Gaming. Get your $10 free play coupon at oaklawn.com.
Now playing at Steve Lender's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. The 2015 Chrysler 200, a next-generation mid-size sedan with best-in-class horsepower, 36 miles per gallon, 9-speed automatic transmission, and starting at just $21,700. Plus, the new Chrysler 200 was named a must-drive car of the year. Come see this year's industry blockbuster at Steve Lender's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, above the Rave Theater on Colonel Glenn.
Saturday's 4th is at 1 1/16. Maidens 3 and up. And they're off. George's Blend edging on the far outside. Any More Bling moves through at the rail. Then comes Rough Dan in the orange colors moving into contention with Whole Different Gig and Obama's Vow on the outside, as Any More Bling drifting out and bumping with rivals going into that first turn. Oklahoma Warrior is settled 7 lengths off the tempo. Then comes Maximum Horsepower, 4 clear of Wild and Crazy. Bundler is next. The 2 trailers are running away, and Feathers in the Sky. Onto the backstretch they go, and Any More Bling settles down a bit, with George's Blend keeping the pressure on second. Rough Dan in hand third. At the rail, Whole Different Gig is now very eager to get closer. He's only 2 lengths off the top pair, with edging 3 wide and 3 lengths off the lead. Obama's Vow is traveling nicely with 5 to make up. He's 3 in front of Oklahoma Warrior. At the rail, Bundler with Maximum Horsepower outside of them in the white cap. Wild and Crazy is next, then running away, and Feathers in the Sky, the distant trailer. Into the far turn, Any More Bling. Rough Dan engages on the outside with George's Blend weakening between them. Then comes Whole Different Gig in fourth as Rough Dan takes the lead easily midway on the far turn. Maximum Horsepower is making progress on the outside up to claim the third position. Running away in the green is following him. Then Wild and Crazy and Bundler is in that group. They're at the top of the stretch. And the leader is Rough Dan, chased intently by Maximum Horsepower, who goes right on by. Bundler takes up the chase in the white blinkers. They're inside the 8th pole. And Maximum Horsepower, with a sustained rally, blows his field right off the track. It's all Maximum Horsepower. He'll win by about 6 when the smoke clears. Bundler second, running away, Wild and Crazy fourth. Maximum Horsepower, with a nice rally to victory, opens up through the stretch under Ricardo Santana Jr., fresh off the claim for owner-trainer Steve Asmussen. On to the 5th. This one is at 6 furlongs, scratch numbers 3, 5, and 10. And they're off. Captain Genius goes right to the front. Rhetorical has some early speed as well, and they're joined by Z Big Apple in 3rd. Texas Bling, Orange Colors 4th. Extreme Outside, Rivers Run Deep. They're followed by Bag O'Day. Jagger M has 6 lengths to make up. Bulldozer 2nd to last, and Voodoo Storm's at the back. A scramble for the lead with Captain Genius, Z Big Apple, Texas Bling heads apart. At the rail, Rhetorical, Rivers Run Deep is 5 wide into the far turn. Bag O'Day is racing in between horses, racing 2 in front of Jagger M, another 4 to Voodoo Storm and Bulldozer. Less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Captain Genius with constant pressure, Texas Bling, Rivers Run Deep makes a bold move on the outside, and Rivers Run Deep is the new leader at the top of the stretch. He turns for home with a 1.5 length advantage. Jagger M, Voodoo Storm is trying to get going on the far outside. Captain Genius trying to hang in there as well. Final furlong, Rivers Run Deep. Captain Genius, a very game customer. Jagger M is in 3rd, then Bag O'Day and Voodoo Storm, but it's Rivers Run Deep in control, and Rivers Run Deep wins it a 1.5 lengths. Captain Genius was 2nd. Jagger M 3rd. Bag O'Day finished 4th. Rivers Run Deep was a good 2nd behind the impressive Double Hours last time out. No mistakes today. In fact, he was tons the best, going so wide for Chris Hartman and owners James and Wasita Driver. He's an Ohio bred that gave Ricardo Santana Jr. a double on the afternoon. Captain Genius was claimed by Ingrid Mason, and Bulldozer will be going back to the barn of Breck Calhoun. Back with the late pick 4 after this.
Lake Hamilton. Historic downtown. Bathhouse Row. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first day on the lake, enjoying a meal fit for kings, or just being on top of the world, that's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
And they're off. They are flying into the first. Blue Canoe is kicking in. And
But he's going to win. Hey, you could win a boat.
Blue Canoe, he's closing the gap.
Great spring in the infield. Long.
Zanaro Blue standing. Can he keep straight?
Oaklawn, Arkansas.
This is where crisp, smooth, refreshing Bud Light happens. But it is right here that it becomes an invitation, making this not only 12 ounces of refreshment, but also 12 ounces of inspiration. To be more up for whatever than ever.
Bud Light.
The perfect beer for reading and unleashing a whole world of whatever in the name of a ridiculously good time. If you're up for whatever, look for your message on Bud Light bottles. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
The beat goes on.
Touchdown Arkansas got the jump, and it'll be touchdown Arkansas.
5 races sponsored each year.
They're in the final furlong. Delta Flower, under extremely confident handling, is just toying with the competition.
The best of Arkansas.
Lady Lake gonna get there. Lady Lake will win it.
$2,000 bonus for Arkansas breds winning in open company at Oaklawn in 2015.
Delta Flower, do you know what I mean? Delta Flower will win it.
Here with Terry Wallace as we get ready to wrap up the race week. Terry, looking on to Sunday's card, who will be your Sentinel Record pick of the day?
I'm going to go to the last race on Sunday, which is, to me, the feature because it brings out a horse called Street Strategy. He's a big, handsome gray horse that Calvin Burrell rides from the Randy Morse barn, and he's the number 8 horse in the 9th race. He's going to be my pick of the day for the whole day.
Street Strategy is Terry Wallace's Sentinel Record pick of the day, and all of his picks can be found in the Hot Springs Sentinel Record.
The first of our stakes events, the $100,000 Hot Springs at 6 furlongs, the favorite, Ivan Falanovalat. And they're off. Ivan Falanovalat and Gentleman's Bet, the first 2 out with Louis Flower in 3rd. Zebros didn't have the quickest of beginnings, moves up on the far outside. Then comes Heaven's Runway, already 6 lengths off the lead, 2 clear of Apprehender, and Unbridled's Note is the trailer. Heading to the half-mile pole, Ivan Falanovalat is in control by nearly 2. Chased by Gentleman's Bet second. Z-Bros takes third, Louis Flower back to fourth. Heaven's Runway fifth, more than 10 lengths off the leader. Apprehender is asked to get going. Unbridled's Note at the back. Ivan Falanovalat is the leader by a half length. Gentleman's Bet moves to challenge at the quarter pole. These two are now head and head with Z-Bros 3 lengths back in third. They're at the top of the stretch. Ivan Falanovalat, Gentleman's Bet fully extended, trying his best, and right up alongside. These two square off with a furlong left to go. Gentleman's Bet with big, good-looking strides on the outside is up to take the lead. Ivan Falanovalat has given way second. Apprehender third. Gentleman's Bet is back in razor-sharp form as he takes the hot springs. A magnificent training job by Ron Moquette as Gentleman's Bet, who came off a very, very long layoff from the 2013 Breeders' Cup Sprint to an allowance race here on Valentine's Day, and puts it all together with Ramon Vasquez riding. Harry Rosenblum owns this son of half hours. Ivan Falanovalat lost nothing in defeat. On to the 7th. These are maidens going a mile and a 16th. And they're off. Nance Pierce Arrow hopped in the air, and it wasn't the smoothest beginning for Salem Loop. Big changes and all about Ashley. Royal Marine moves through on the inside. Leitrim secures a good spot with Hillbilly Style, and Lawless West about 5 wide into the first turn. They're followed by Rageb in the blue silks just inside of Salem Loop, who's tugging hard. 2 more back to Chart Room. Nance Pierce Arrows on the far outside. And now Nance Pierce Arrows about 10 lengths off the early tempo. Inside of him comes Chart Room. On the inside, it's Pat Shoes and Mission Driven. Onto the backstretch they go, and all about Ashley. Just cruising along up top.